So this is Johnny's section. Johnny wanted to. Johnny, why don't you go lead us into?
We're gonna bring it back. Yeah. Bringing it back, Johnny.
Hold on. Yo.
Yo.
Johnny's there.
Okay.
All right, Sue, what are we doing?
All right. So previously we had a section on the show. It was called "You've Been Exposed," and I've revamped the video for "You've Been Exposed," and we're gonna expose some people now.
Ooh.
And going forward, we're gonna have this segment on the show. Basically, the first person we were talking about this, me and Fiorella, we were talking about this the other day, where it was on Twitter. This person, Brianna Wu, she's running for Congress, and she said, Kamala Harris was never my first choice, but my God, was she a better choice than? And she goes on to list Michael Bennett, Joe Biden, Michael Bloomberg, Pete Buttigieg, John Delaney, Tulsi Gabbard, Deval Patrick, Tom Steyer, and Marianne Williamson. Now,
where's this person running?
We'll check in a second. So basically, there's a comment after it says, Tulsi is infinitely better than Kamala ever was. You're entitled to your opinion. She responds, really, I think her work to destroy my ability to have housing, get married, and seek employment as a queer person remains disqualified.
Wow.
So she's running for Congress, and she's completely unaware of Tulsi's LGBTQ record. So, and, we have the receipts right here. TulsiGabbard.org, a great resource for all our viewers here. LGBTQ+. And you can see all the legislation comes down here. HR 5, HR 1244, HR 2532, HR 2119. She's got all these receipts, and what was it? She's 100%. She has received 100% rating for her voting record in favor of LGBT legislation.
A voting record
from the Human Rights Campaign, I believe.
And they endorsed her when she was running for Congress, I believe.
So, the funny thing is that Brianna Wu she's running for. She claims she's progressive. She says a computer programmer, cybersecurity expert, small business owner with a proven track record of fighting for progressive values. So let's see. Where is she running, actually? Massachusetts 8th.
District 8. I saw that. Yep. She's a software engineer and a feminist. And
I'm pretty sure is she a Warren girl? I'm pretty sure she's a Warren.
She's got that purple in it, so I thought maybe she likes Kamala or whatnot.
Well, anyways, Brianna Wu.
She said Kamala wasn't her.
You've been exposed. You've been exposed.
It takes me about 10 seconds or maybe 5 to go to a candidate's website and know if they're progressive or not. It really does. If I see I'm a progressive of more fair, if I see stuff focused on the Democratic Party, I know that they're not a progressive. Why? Because actual progressives, actual leftists focus on the issues like Green New Deal, Medicare for all. They list it right away. They have they have a whole different layout for their websites. I mean, it seems really trivial, but it's something as simple as just the coloring, everything. I can tell. And also I can take a look at your tweets and see who you're retweeting, who you're following, the things you're saying. It takes me about 0 time to know that you're a progressive. So obviously she's not a progressive.
Yeah. And this is several times. There was some other person who she kind of got my respect, Danny, who I believe is Josh Collins's campaign manager. And at the very end, she said the same thing. She kind of held it against Tulsi for what had happened at a younger age. You know what I'm saying? And I think the programming of your family is probably one of the hardest things to break as a human being. You eventually have to get out of that mold, break away, and move on. These were never her feelings. These were her family's conservative feelings that really, the sins of the father got passed on. Her voting record, like Johnny exposed, is 100%.
Right.
100%. And she's always been there. So the fact they're kind of holding on to this, really, to tell me the truth, is that they're more concerned about the sensationalism of standing up with the Democratic establishment elites than they are about real progressive values.
I mean, and they've known this forever, and none of this ever came up before until she really left the establishment. And I just want to add that some of Tulsi's most loyal supporters that I know on Twitter and in real life I've seen are part of the LGBTQ community. They are, and they love her, and they always go and defend her. If you scroll through the comments, you'll see some of them. Hey, I'm LGBTQ. Tulsi has this, and that. I love, she's great. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like a really ridiculous thing to harp her on. She didn't infringe on your rights as an LGBTQ person. You can say Donald Trump has done that. You can say
you say Kamala Harris did that, right?
Exactly, and you can say that Barack Obama and Hillary Clinton, who were well into their middle age before they even decided that marriage between a man and a woman was okay, versus a 20-year-old. I mean,
and didn't Kamala Harris have something where she didn't allow a transgender?
So here's in the comments of the tweet, her responses to that. Kamala actively fought to prevent trans inmates from getting gender reassignment surgery, amongst other parts of her abysmal record as AG.
That's exactly what she did.
Tulsi doesn't have a good pass on this issue, but neither does Kamala. Tulsi and Marianne can't be worse than Kamala.
Yeah.
And
she doesn't even have a bad past. It's opinions. It's like
Yeah.
she doesn't have a voting past.
Yeah.
It's the smears that's been put on against Tulsi, and it's just talking points,
Yeah.
Like it's just like who was that on Joe Rogan's? Barry Weiss.
Oh, Barry Weiss. Yeah,
Barry
she's in a
Weiss.
sad toady. What's a toady?
Yeah.
I don't know what a
Just
toady
repeat.
is.
We exposed her
it's
once
like
before.
a toady.
I think you got to give another one real quick, Johnny. Can we give another? You've been exposed to Brianna Wu. Brianna Wu, you're welcome on the show, but if you want to come here and talk to the Convo Couch, but for now, you know what? You've been exposed.
Oh, I love exposed.
I love exposed. Yeah, I was the creator of the You've Been Exposed.
Oh, God.
Johnny is doing what Johnny does, taking it to the next level.